Hi friends, this is Govardhan from Healthy Diet for Diabetics. So in this video we are going to know what happens in diabetes inside your body. You're diagnosed diabetic and do not understand exactly what happens in diabetes. And this is the major issue in India. Most of the people don't know. So what happens is when you eat your favorite food, and this food combining with saliva, it slowly reaches your stomach. And in the stomach, the digestive hormones and enzymes are released, which will help to break down the food into glucose, fatty acids, amino acids, vitamins and minerals. So all this purpose of the digestion is to break down the food into nutrients which can be absorbed in the body for energy and growth. So what happens is after eating food, if the glucose levels are high, the pancreas produces insulin to push the glucose into the cells. So it is a prime duty of the pancreas to manage the blood sugar levels. And on the other hand, the nutrients which are transferred into the small intestine, these nutrients are transferred into the blood with the help of gut. Gut is a layer inside the small intestine which will help to transfer all the nutrients. And what happens is these levels of glucose are high, so this glucose should be either transferred to the cells or stored in the form of glycogen in the liver. So when the insulin is released to lower down the sugar levels, the liver receives the signal, and what happens is liver will store glucose in the form of glycogen. And at the same time, the insulin will accompany the glucose towards the cells, and the insulin receptors in the cells open the gates for glucose to enter into your cells. So your cells are energized. So you can understand whatever you excessive eat, that will be stored in the form of fat in the cells, or it's stored as glycogen in the liver. So it's very important to understand that whenever you want to eat something, you should be very conscious about eating, what you're eating, how much you're eating and all. So whenever you eat, whenever you feel like eating something, just ask yourself one question: how can I spend this? If I'm not able to spend this, I should not be eating this. And one more thing, what's happening in our lives is lack of physical activity. Most of us are doing office jobs, sitting before the computers, so we lack in physical activity. If you lack in physical activity, what happens? The fat accumulates inside the cells, and your insulin receptors get damaged because you don't work out, and at the same time you keep on eating a lot, so the insulin receptors are overworked and they're damaged. So this is called insulin resistance. And as the insulin receptors are damaged, what happens is your cells cannot take up much glucose. They can only take up 30%, 40% or 50% or whatever, based on your condition. So this condition is called insulin resistance or insulin sensitivity, so which is the primary cause of type 2 diabetes. And coming to the final part, what we understand is, so our liver and cells try to take up as much glucose as possible, and one fine day your liver is overworking and your cells get fat and you look fat. So whatever food you eat, liver has no space and your cells cannot take more glucose, and sugar levels in your blood rise because glucose just remains in the blood, and so your doctor says you're diabetic. So thank you for watching this video. You can visit our website www.healthydietfordiabetics for more information. Goodbye.